everybody. How are you? What is, oh my goodness, it's a different button there. Huh. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong row. How is everybody? Oh my goodness, I don't have the light on. Hang on, let me turn on the light. That'll help me. See, sunshine outside makes me forget to do silly things. Twizzle, you were supposed to remind me to take care of that. Oh my goodness, you guys. It is good to be back. It is a little crazy. Man, I am never doing the Gig Harbor Art Show again. It was craziness, and it was a lot of work and not a lot of return. And it shouldn't have been, it was moved to a spot that just didn't have the same ambiance, and it was hot. Yeah. When you put in 5 miles in load and unload miles, to get to your booth. And that was Bob on one day. Crazy. Hi, everybody. It is good to be back. Yes. And I'm hoping everybody's hearing me. Linda's here. Let's see. I'm going to move my comments over here in front of my face where I can see them. You can't. Linda's here. Tamara, I just got your your art, and Larry, I've got your art, and we're having thunderstorms just in case I lose you, Linda. Oh, okay. And there we go. Great. We've got some folks here. So you guys, yes, it has been a minute. Gig Harbor Art Fair happened, and that was that Saturday and Sunday. And it had been moved to a different location from downtown Gig Harbor, where you could drive right up to where your booth was and unload right in front, and then like you do at most art fairs, street fairs. No, they moved this one to a park, and a baseball park, no less. And some people were on the infield, some people were on the outfield, and everybody had to hike a lot and haul their stuff in. They did have gators and some carts to help you bring your stuff in, but still, it was brutal. And then it turned 90 degrees, and Northwesterners don't do so well with that, and it was really hard. I had a woman actually go into heat exhaustion in my booth, had to call 911. Yeah, that was fun, not so fun. And then I'm bashing into 2 things. Then the next Thursday, I thought I was going to be able to come on Wednesday, but I was having tech problems. Oh, I'd taken Bob to the airport. He was gone. I was having tech issues. And then Thursday I had to leave for Yakima and for my high school reunion. So I didn't get to do a Thursday. And then my reunion was this past Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have something in my eye. Hang on. All right, so I had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it was a hoot. Oh my gosh. It was just really fun. It was fun to see. I mean, people were just, it was great fun to see. And people who I probably wouldn't have wanted to see didn't show up. But anyway, no, but everybody else, it was really good. We had a really good time. I took lots of pictures, climbed inside a big apple bin, a stack of apple bins to get the whole group picture of people. Yes, that was me taking their picture. I told them I liked them and I wanted to continue to like them, but I didn't normally take pictures of people. And so they had to behave. They thought that was funny. But we got, and I got 120 people rounded up for pictures. So I took a lot of photos of them, posted it on the reunion Facebook page, and so I'm done with that. Although I think I'm going to turn them into a little video with some sound to make it a little bit schmoozy, jazzier. And then I got back, had to pick up Bob at the airport. Oh, The other thing that was going on crazy is that Yakima had wildfires going on all around it. It's eastern Washington, which is a desert, okay? Dry desert. And dry. Things sparked off up White Pass. What happened was a semi abandoned cabin had a propane tank explode, and that caused a massive fire all down Rimrock and in Highway 12 and down into Natchez. Um, yeah, it was terrible. And then there was another one in the Ellensburg Canyon, and then some other ones on Menashtash Ridge and on Weenass. And and all of our events were outside. There was ash on on our cars. Katie and I stayed at my friend Katie's house, and we went swimming at her pool after the Saturday night event, and literally there was ash in the pool. We were laughing. Oh my gosh. So my throat is still a little bit sore from breathing in all that ash, but Monday I drove home, and I drove home over Chinook Pass, and I was coming up the pass, it started to rain, which was like, yay. And it was raining on the eastern side. So hopefully that helped. And then I got back, picked up Bob at the airport on yesterday. And today he and I have been getting things ready because tomorrow's art walk and I'm in charge of a section, the uptown section. And then next weekend, I'm supposed to go back to Yakima for a gospel press reunion. Sonny wants us all back there. He was our youth director and our choir director. And everybody comes back and he says it's the last time. He's in his late 80s. So, yeah. And then, what is it? Labor Day weekend. I've been invited to come back over and show at the studio tour in Yakima at my friend Suzanne's art studio. Michael and Art, they have a gallery studio. Vivian's getting some miles put on her. Anyway, yeah. Engelbert, anytime he storms, he stands outside parking. Oh no. Oh no. So I'm glad to be, I will be really glad on Saturday morning when life is back somewhat to normal. Patty will be here, but that's okay. And then next week, my whole goal is to finish up in the bitch barn and make it all. It's got a last few touches that need to be done, and then I can start moving stuff out there. Yeah. But it's good. It's good. It's good to keep busy. Some people ask me, "Well, what are you doing?" And I'm like, well, a lot. I'm doing a lot." But yeah, so I thought I would, since I'm far behind on sharing art, I thought I would do a show and tell tonight. I'll do a show and tell on Sunday, and that will be good. And then next week I'll just do normal, and then the next week I'll be racing back from Yakima. Oh gosh, I don't sing a lot anymore, and the couple of people who are normally that sing the most in it and always have to do the individual stuff are not going to be there. Carolyn and Elizabeth are not going to be there, the twins. So Sonny is scraping the barrel to have all this come, I'm sure. Anyway, it'll be good. It'll be fun. I'll get to see people again. But for now, I get to see you guys, and you're just caught up on what I've been doing. And Aldo got to stay at a Rover, I found out here, and he had a great time. There was a miniature long-haired dachshund that was the same color as him, named Winnie, and then there was a French bulldog named Fanny. He got along with them. There were two large dogs that he got along with too. He liked them very well. There were goats. I haven't heard how well he did with the goats. The outdoor kitties, apparently he didn't bother. And the chickens, he didn't chase. They had chickens in a coop, which I thought for sure was going to make him go crazy. And he ignored them. So I was pretty pleased to find somebody that was all up. But he came home like stinking like a farm dog. Oh my God, stinking like a farm dog. And I washed him right away. Anyway, besides that's what I've been doing. Besides watching the Olympics every once in a while, watching the swimmers and all those kind of fun things that I really like. What aren't I doing? What aren't I doing? Exactly. That would have been my answer. That would have been my answer, Larry. Good job. So we're going to do a little show and tell, I think. Yeah. I think we're going to start with mine. Okay, so my sister got me started on some Zentangle, and I started this thing where I'm doing like a 15-minute Zentangle in this little book, and then I saw somebody do something similar to this, learning how to do some of these are all have patterns to them. So, and how you put them together. So that was my first kind of experiment kind of one. And then I've been doing, this was from a kid's one. Woohoo! And I've been playing around with them. And they're kind of fun, but the one I had the most fun with was this one, because I Zentangled and then I watercolored. Sorry about the colors, you guys. If it's there, I've got the overhead camera on a digital zoom for the books, and so that makes this kind of like, oh, but yeah, that's what I've been doing, playing with little Patty's coming over to sell her Zen cards at the art fair, and she does really elaborate, amazing things, and this is just kind of fun. I doodle a lot, so yay, they're fun to do, and they're like a pattern. They're a thing, even though they turn out differently each time, they've got names which I can't remember. This I got from a kid's Zentangle book, which is right up my alley. And this is called, like, they call these pin cherries or something like that. I've never heard of pin cherries. And some more. So I'm playing with those guys a lot. A whole lot. So we'll see if I paint those or not. I might. I've got these some tinted watercolor pencils that I need to do a swatching on, and I might try it on one of these guys. We'll see. Oh, that's a good idea. I could do it on those rather than on a new one. Yay! Oh, I like some of the different kinds of flowers you can do. And then these things are always a lot of fun. And you decorate them differently. So that's what I've been doing. Yay, hey. And we'll do woohoo. And next we have Larry. Now Larry, this is the first picture, and then he sent me another. Larry made a cornhole game, and he did flow art on it. I mean, look at these. These are amazing. Now Larry's in the chat, so he'll have to put in a little bit of details about this. Let me here close that up. He has another picture with more details of them. They're just incredible. I know. Cornhole has gotten so popular in the past 10 years or so. It's like funny. I remember playing it. They had a game at the University of Oregon game. Yeah, it's a game. Cornhole. Tamara says, what? Cornhole? I know. I really don't know where the origin of the name came from, but it is a type of game, and it's called cornhole. And these are set at an angle apart from each other. As Larry says, they're 4 feet by 2 feet, and they're 3/4 inch decks. So they're set at an angle like this in the game, but they're about, I don't know, 20 feet apart. Are they, Larry? 20 to 30 feet apart? And you beanbag toss, try to get into them. Maybe they used to try to throw corn into them, or corn husks, or who knows what. But you try to get it in to go into the hole, and that's you get. It's a crazy kind of game. Hi, Angie. How are you? Nice to have you here. Yeah, it's a game that it nobody really can get hurt because the beanbags don't hurt when you've had way too many um, libations at a party. And so I know it's just so, Tamara, this is one of our weird games here in the States. You'll have to tell us one of your odd games that has a name that probably doesn't make any, like, what? Yeah, cornhole. Too much fun. Crunchberry's Art Adventures. I like the Art Adventures add to your name, to your YouTube channel. That's awesome. That is wonderful. I might have to, the stories, I don't know, images, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so that's that. So Larry, those are gorgeous. And let me go back to the other one again. I want to see that one more time. And then they're outside. They're so nice. They are so gorgeous. Larry, you know what? You could make a mint on those, my friend. I bet those would sell like hotcakes at Art Walk. They would. You bet. Amazing. Really good job. Really good. I love them. Now, the next one is, Sonia's not here, but Fatima had sent this in for Sonia, which is great. Garden State painting, Sonia. And this is, I think Fatima told me, let's see if I can find it in my email right here, that it is a, Fatima. Yeah. It was a painting that she created on her channel one night, like on the 18th. She asked me to post it to your page. So I'll call it Majestic Mountains. Told her she should share it. The combination of clouds, light source, and mountains are moving to me. That's what Fatima said. And she said she could not master acrylics. I know. Acrylics are something else. So I thought this was really, really pretty, and that you guys would enjoy it and appreciate it. Sonia does her Friday night lives on the RV DJ that she is are hilarious. Wherever they're traveling or camping to, she's always going live and just chatting away. And then when she paints, it's just wonderful to see. I really, really like it. Really like it. Larry says there are 3 coats of poly over the paint, and center stripe has 6 to level the piece. It's automotive pinstriping as well. Wow, sell like corn cakes. Automotive pinstriping? Larry, that's brilliant. Oh, that's just brilliant. Oh, you watched Sonia do this one? 2-up coin. Okay, Tamara says the 2-up coin game, an Australian gambling game from 1950. Yeah, isn't it pretty? She was painting earlier tonight. I got on. I forgot that she had been on, and I caught her at the very tail end and left a message that I was going to show her piece tonight. So I don't know if she saw that. Backyard cricket. Thanks, Linda, for posting her channel. Hey, Lala. Oh, you're fine. Lala's here. Lala's getting ready for, are you getting ready for Sita, are you doing crafting every day in August, Lala? And Lupe's here. Oh my gosh, yay, Lupe's here. So Lala is in Mommy Guide Inc. and she's in the Philippines and she does a crafting channel with all kinds of amazing things. Goes live all the time and does lots and lots and lots of shorts and kind of other ASMR things. But she always does all kind of things. You were up early. You are doing Sita. Okay, I am back. Yes. I'm on the 13th, Lala, on the 13th, I'm on Roy's Tech Troublemaker. He's going to have me on in his show. And but yeah, send me a message. Tell me what dates you have open and I'll see which ones I can do, what I can do. Okay. Anyway, Lupe's here too. So she's getting ready for, I can't, every day. I've done Lita a couple times live every day in August, which is you go live every day in August. And that's kind of how I got started doing this was through a Lita at the same time that Lala, that's how I met Lala, was we were doing Lita together. And it was her first time doing lives and mine too. And oh my gosh, very fun. Okay. Thanks, kiddo. So this is Sonia's. She used acrylic. She painted this on her show that night. And just her mastery of acrylics is really, she's just, I can't do it. I think it has, the clouds have such, I mean, you can tell they're clouds. They're soft. They feel like you could blow them away and kind of whoosh. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Good job, Sonia. And then, last but not least, we have Tamara. Now, Tamara said, oops, wrong thing. I pulled up the wrong, in her email, and I just closed it. Why did I close email? Didn't mean to do that. She said, oh, here it is. It's right there. It's right there in front. Don't hide from me. She said, this is called Liminal Space in a Soul's Journey. And the piece is still a work in progress. I need to prepare the canvas, be happy with the aesthetics, and then glue. This is a huge process for me. I give myself way too many options. This is the scraps to collage theme. I never ending story, so many scraps. But she likes the challenge. And the size is a 60 centimeters square. So 60 centimeters square. Hold it. 60 centimeters. Oh, this one doesn't have centimeters on it. Where's my one? I have no idea. Where's my, it's over there. I have no idea how big that is. So these are that, and she has also, I think, a detailed one of it here. There. More details on it. Oh, Tamara, this is gorgeous. I really like the color blend on this one. The color palette is different from some other ones that you've done, and I really like this. I like that change. And I like the way the yellows come in with almost the blue and purple kind of. It's nice. And there's the work in progress. Wow. Very cool. Yes, it does. The umbilical cord look is inspiring. Good job. Good catch, Lupe. Yeah. So much emotion. Is 60 centimeters big? Okay, so she says that's big. I don't. Somebody do a switch, a chain, tell me in inches. I guess it is because I was measuring when I was making shelves. Yeah, it is big. That is big. Okay. Good job, Tamara. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Oops. Why does that not have me there? We'll go back up to this. There we go. Just moving things around. So we're ready for stories. Are you ready for stories? I've got some books that I've had sitting around, and they're kind of, I think I'm going to start with this one because it's an interesting who wrote it and where it came, you might recognize it from its first time around. I have things all over the place here. So the first one is a book called Will It Be Okay? And it is by a woman named Crescent Dragonwagon. Yes, Crescent Dragonwagon. And she has a really amazing connection in children's literature. Crescent Dragonwagon is the award-winning author of over 50 books for readers of all ages, including the original edition of Will It Be Okay, published in 1977. She's the daughter of and literary executor for her late mother, Charlotte Zolotow. If you know children's literature at all, when you hear Charlotte Zolotow's name, you get goosebumps and you get heartfelt feelings. She wrote some of the most beautiful books, and they were just charming in the illustrations. It was just all around wonderful author. A native New Yorker, Crescent has lived in the Arkansas Ozarks for most of her adult life, where she does so now with her husband Mark Graff and their cat Falani. And then it's illustrated by Jessica Love. She's an award-winning author and illustrator. Her debut book was Julian is a Mermaid, and has gotten several prestigious awards, including the American Library Association's Stonewall Book Award. She lives in New York. The name of this book is called Will It Be Okay? And this is for all of us that always are not so sure, are worrying about things that oftentimes are not in our control to worry about. And we tend to put them out there to worry about when we don't really need to. And I love the way this mom interacts with the little girl on how to take care of that. What do you think? Will it be okay? Let's move this here. And let's drop this down a little bit. There we go. So you can see the whole thing. Will It Be Okay? By Crescent Dragonwagon. Art by Jessica Love. Will it be okay? Yes, it will. But what if there's thunder and lightning? You sit at your window and watch the rain beating down over the houses and streets in the dark night. You see how special it is because the lightning shows the rainy sky and countryside and all the city. You pay attention because the loud thunder is calling you, saying, "Look, look, the world is receiving a deep, long drink." But what if there's snow? Lots and lots of snow. You put on your red leggings and your orange boots and your pink coat and your plaid scarf and your yellow hat and your fake fur earmuffs and your 2 pairs of striped mittens, one on top of the other. But what if we plant a garden and nothing, not even cabbages, come up? We go to the nursery and buy 7 tomato plants just in case. When we come home, we dig 7 holes in the garden and we put a tomato plant and compost in each one. We pat the earth back around each tomato plant and pour a bucket of water around each one too, to make them feel at home. Then we go inside to read a book. And when we come out again, there's a tiny row of cabbage seedlings, and also of the bush beans have come up. But what if a bee stings me? You run to the kitchen, and I rub a piece of raw onion back and forth on the sting. You say, "A piece of onion? This is silly. That won't work." But it does. But what if I'm mad at everyone? You run away. You pack raisins, walnuts, oranges, crackers, and a flashlight in a red bandana. You knot its four corners together and tie it to a stick and carry it over your shoulder. You walk and walk and walk and walk until you come to the park. And you stay all afternoon sitting by yourself under a tree and then on a bench. And then you swing, pushing yourself off so hard. You go up so high. You make up a song to yourself about being a bird. And when you come home again, you are not mad at everyone. But what if I forget my lines in the school play? Oh, you make up new ones, then and there. And later, everyone will say, "What a wise and sensible child. She forgot her lines, so she made up new ones." But what if nobody likes the way I dance? You go dancing in the woods, alone in the crackling leaves. One day you meet someone else dancing in the leaves. You dance together. You throw leaves on each other. You gather leaves into a big pile and jump into them. Then you go home and draw pictures and drink cocoa with whipped cream. But what if you die? My loving doesn't die. It stays with you, as warm as two pairs of mittens, one pair on top of the other. When you remember you and me, you say, "What can I do with so much love? I will have to give some away." Yes, my love, it will be okay. And that is Will It Be Okay by Crescent Dragon Wagon. I love that. Let's see. There we go. Charlottesville Latow has done so much for children's literature, and it's wonderful to see that her daughter has carried on with that tradition. It's so great. So cute. I know that face. She had such great faces on it. It's hilarious when she does that. So, the next book I have is called Do You Even Know Me? And this is by award-winning author Rem Faruqi and illustrated by Ani Bushri. And what's interesting, I thought was interesting, was it's an anti-bullying book. But the author's note said, this was kind of, "I wrote this story after former President Donald Trump enforced the Muslim ban throughout the United States in 2017. Hearing the word Muslim over and over on television made me feel wobbly inside, and I didn't like how Muslim was mispronounced and wasn't said in a kind voice. Later in 2021, President Joe Biden reversed the Muslim ban, but there is still much work to be done. I hope and pray that no matter what faith you are accepted and know that you are welcome anywhere you choose to be." Just the things that inspire people to write a book or cause it to happen. Then the illustrator's note was, "I think creating a tolerant and accepting society begins with us as individuals. And an integral part of that starts with the acceptance of people of different faiths. No one should be bullied for their faith, and by being wary of misfortune and stereotyping, we can avoid contributing to discrimination and divisiveness. By being accepting of each other, we can find strength in our differences. Yes, yes. So the author, Reem Faruqi, is the award-winning author of Unsettled, Golden Girl, Anis's International Day, Call Me Adnan, and Swimming Toward a Dream. She's also the author of the ALA notable picture books Lali's Lunchbox and Amira's Picture Day, as well as the acclaimed Milu's Mind and I Can Help. Of Pakistani descent, Reem immigrated to Peachtree City, Georgia, in the United States from the United Arab Emirates. Oh, that's where, Lala, that's where Aubrey lives, Peachtree City. Reem is also a teacher and photographer who loves to doodle. She lives in Atlanta with her husband and 4 daughters. And Ani Bushri has a background in graphic design and illustration with a degree from the University of the West of England. Her clients include NPR, UNICEF, and the World Health Organization, and she's the illustrator of children's books including Bangre Baby by Kabir Segal and Surishta Segal, and the Maria Khan series by Sadare Faruqi. She lives in the Maldives with her husband and cats. So, does this one have a secret on? Nope. Nothing inside the thing. It's called Do You Even Know Me? Let's see, where did I go? I lost something. Nope, I'm on the wrong spot. There we go. There. I love the pictures all around here. Do You Even Know Me? By Reem Faruqi. My ears hear the word Muslim over and over. When the reporter says the words, her eyebrows go down and her mouth frowns. My crayons are extra wobbly today. I don't like the news on TV. My ears hear the word Muslim over and over. When the reporter says the words, her eyebrows go down and her mouth frowns. I am Muslim. My name is Salma, which means peace. Islam also means peace. I wish more people knew that. I make sure my big sister and little brother share their candy. I never step on ants on purpose. I never push in the lunch line. Sky is my best friend. We do everything together. But today at school, she is absent. Hey, where's your friend? Probably no one will ever sit with you or your people anymore. My cheeks flush. I open my mouth to answer, but Luke has already walked away. My sandwich doesn't taste good anymore. On the playground, Luke bumps into me. I drop my jump rope. Sorry, he smiles. How can a smile make you feel so bad? You should tell Baba. You should tell your teacher. You should give him a knuckle sandwich. Ms. Lynn reads us a book about bullies. Sky nudges me. I look down at the rug. When I look up, Luke is staring at me. If I see any bullying, I'll tell you, Ms. Lynn. Oh, thank you, Luke. Ms. Lynn picks Luke to pass out pencils. She smiles at him. I want to tell Miss Lynn, but I don't know how to tell her. I don't know what to tell her. Luke grabs my library book. My skin feels hot. He shoves it back on the shelf and pushes past me. I don't like how I feel when Luke picks on me. I don't like how I feel when I don't say anything about it. I don't like how I feel when I don't do anything. At lunch, Luke whispers, Muslim to me. It makes me feel shaky. Enough is enough. I take a deep breath. I ball my fists. I raise my chin. Do you even know me, Luke? The lunch table gets quiet. I know all about Muslims from TV. I'm Muslim. That S makes my voice soft. My name and my religion mean peace. What you see on TV is not who I am. Is everything okay? Luke looks down. His face is red. Sky holds my hand, and I feel brave, and I tell Miss Lynn everything. Luke gets silent lunch and no recess. The next day, Luke doesn't look at me. He doesn't bother me during story time, or at the playground, or at lunch. One day, Luke passes the ball to me. I score a goal. Luke tries to high-five me. I don't high-five him back. You were mean to me, and I didn't like it. Sorry. This time, he looks like he means it. One day at lunch, Luke's best friend is absent. I remember how that felt. I remember the meaning of my name. I take a deep breath. Want to eat lunch with us? And that's how it's resolved. Brave child. Do you even know me? Just a great message. A great story. Great message. Oops. And I have, let's see. There's so many times that is how I feel. Bullying in any form or shape is unacceptable, but never losing hope that there is goodness in everyone is also equally important. Love it. Exactly. That's the message. Oh, look at that, Lala. So good. Never losing hope that there is goodness in everyone is also equally as important. Thanks, Lala. I love that. And the last book that I'm going to do tonight is called No One Owns the Colors. This is by Gianna Davy. She's a lifelong dancer and artist who adventured across many stages before settling down to start a family. Most days you'll find her teaching dancing, singing, playing, running, cooking, or hugging. Gianna lives in Northern California with her husband, her 2 sweet sons, 1 beehive, 3 cats, 6 chickens, 24 trees, and thousands of flowers. And the illustrator is Brenda Rodriguez. She's an illustrator, designer, and recent graduate of Rhode Island School of Design. Her whimsical illustrations are influenced by spaces and events in her own life. She's originally from Miami. She now resides in Washington, D.C. with her partner, Gabe. The illustrations in this are really, there's so much color, and they vary the, it's just really, it's a great one, and it has all kinds of wonderful details. I want to see if it has a secret. Nope. The book jacket's the same as the book cover. So let's go to No One Owns the Colors. Let's see. There. Here, I'll pull this over here so I can read it. I didn't have that there. Let's make that smaller. There we go. Yay. There we go. How come I'm so big? Oh, try this. There we go. There we go. Got it. Girls turn 5. These whippets. Ugh. fur babies. Oh my gosh. No one owns the colors. If pink is for girls, then it's also for squirrels, because no one owns the colors. They say blue is for boys. Well, that just annoys, because no one owns the colors. If trees can be dressed in red, gold, and green, then I'll wear chartreuse. And please don't be mean, because all nature's hues are on the same team and no one owns the colors. If sunsets go changing their outfits each night, from violet, peach, turquoise, all glowing with light, then I can wear butterscotch or scarlet even. I'll copy the trees and I'll change with the season. For colors exist everywhere, every day. No one can say just for us while they play, or assign them to right or wrong tones, good or bad. If anyone tells you other than that, ask them, do ocean waves argue over sky, with sky over blue? Do chameleons have only one color to use? Does red avoid yellow and try not to touch? Or do they unite to make neon orange crush? All creatures on earth are their own special shade. Each fur tone and skin tone is uniquely made. From ginger to tawny to apricot pie, the shades of our clothes, of our skin, of our eyes. From redwood to emerald to mocha to blue, there are colors we're made of and colors we choose. So, what is the name of the color of you? And what does it feel like? Bold, shy, brand new? Now, if somebody tells you your color is wrong, be it skin, favorite crayon, or your fuchsia sarong, smile back at that person politely and say, the trees and the frogs and the cool ocean spray, they all share their colors, the dark ones and light, and so do the rainbow that dress the sky bright. So all of those colors I also can wear. I'm naturally perfect in all of my flair. For all of those colors, I also can be. If you look with your heart, then I think you will see that the colors of me and the colors of you all come from the same glowing planet. It's true. And whether the color is olive or jet, cobalt or licorice, mauve or violet, indigo, marigold, teal, or bright white, when they fill you with joy, then they'll always be right. Silver and charcoal, magenta or bronze, when colors are part of us, they're never wrong. We're all part of nature. It's how we unite. And nature is dressed in the best colored light. the colors of sunsets and squirrels and trees, the colors of seasons and shimmering seas, the colors of you and the colors of me, just like rainbows, are truly and naturally free because no one owns the colors. I love that book. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love to wear a cape like that. Yes, Lala, wouldn't that be fun? Oh my gosh. A color. Let's see if we get. Oh, look at that. Look on the back, the cover. Look at the way that cape goes and takes out the whole. Oh my gosh. That is No One Owns the Colors by Gianna Davy. Oh, I think that's going to be one of my favorites. So I have to show you guys something. So you'll get this is just so amazing. My friend Katie that I stayed with, I've known her since high school. She was actually born in Thailand. Her dad was a missionary doctor there. There's 7 kids in their family. But her at my 5th high school reunion, her husband and my husband connected and they got along really well. Anyway, we haven't seen him very much over the years. But Katie's moved back to Yakima and she wanted me to stay with her for the reunion. And Kim, her husband, is retired, and one of his hobbies, he's kind of like a Lego master. So we got back Friday night after the first night of shenanigans with things, and Kim is sitting there and he's working on something and shows to me, and I'm like, oh gosh, that is so cool. And he's working on this camera like things. I'm like, so cool. And then he finishes it up and he pushes it over to me and he says, this is for you. And he had ordered it quite some time ahead of time. And this is a Polaroid camera out of Legos. Like if I took off this side to show you, it's got like working insides and stuff. It's so cool. All right. Like a regular, like literally I can look through it. I can look through it like a regular camera. And then this is the film pack. I mean, I had isn't this just the coolest thing? And then it's got these little like picture type things so you can put it in there like it's doing a real Polaroid picture. Oh my gosh. So he made this for me. I thought that was so sweet. He had this Lego thing that he did of, I mean, it's quite the art form. He had made, it was the Orient Express. I mean, it was huge. But this is my Polaroid camera that the button goes in like you're taking a picture. I think you can turn this little thing. Yeah, it turns. Even this turns. It's just so cool. It's so amazing. I had to show you guys. Anyway, that was excellent stories. Just what your bucket needed. Oh, Fatima, you're fine. I showed Sonia's painting earlier. Anyway, but I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to do a thing on my on-camera channel about it. But I just absolutely was blown away that he did this. It was just really, really nice. So it's going to have a place up there, back up there behind my stuff. That's brown box right there. is a old Polaroid camera, so this is going to sit on top of it. Yeah. Anyway, oh, yes, so I read a book called Will It Be Okay and Do You Even Know Me? It was about a little girl who that the author was inspired to write it when Trump did that Muslim ban that was terrible. That was then, and it was how she reacted to it. And so it was a book about bullying and being accepting and really knowing people and not just going by what you see on TV. So that was what I wanted to read. Yeah. Tell me you thought, well, when you're little trying to fly. Oh, black and white series. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, happy belated birthday, Linda. That's right. Fatima, thank you for reminding. Gosh, I'm so behind. Been gone. Yes. Tried to fly with cape, fell out of a tree. Trying to fly was always, I think all of us had issues of trying to fly. I want one. It is a Lego kit that you can buy. Now, I have to warn you, Lala. It's pretty elaborate. It has moving parts. It can work. I mean, like it can be a working thing. Katie's husband, Kim, is like a master at this stuff. He has the Eiffel Tower done. He has literally the Orient Express that he has of the train is probably 4 feet long, and it can go on tracks. I mean, and he made these roses, Lego roses for Katie. It's just, I mean, just amazing stuff. It's his hobby. It's what he really enjoys doing. And like we like to paint or like to go live or do stuff. That's what he loves to do. So plus he's a music buff. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share it. I'll listen to the replay tomorrow. Crazy here. Does a kid have any idea what a Polaroid camera is? Definitely an adult toy. I know, Larry. Definitely an adult toy. I mean, it's like, geez, although Polaroids are back in style, they are back in fashion. They've come out with one now, and people are using them again. It's kind of funny. And they even have filters to put around your photos that you take to make them look like a Polaroid, which is pretty darn funny to me. Anyway, kind of like all those kind of things. Anyway, you guys, that's how many times can I say anyway? I need to mark that one off my list of words. What do I say instead? It is time for me to pull this in and close down for the evening. And I am just so glad to be back. I will be back on Sunday night for another story in art, and if you send in your artwork, that would be wonderful. We'll take a look at it and see what else everybody has. So I'll be back. I have more books that need to go back to the library, and I need to get through them. I have one that's Lupe, you'll like, Old Clothes for Dinner. It's called. You're going to get a kick out of it. And I've picked up a book when I was in Yak. So we went on Sunday. We had a kind of a multi-year reunion. We invited the other years of people on the year before and the year after us out at Bale Breakers Brewery, and a few people showed up. But we're out there. What is parked at this brewery but a book truck? Somebody has set up a bookstore book truck, like a food truck, but a book truck. Really? Did they know I was coming to town? Anyway, I found a book. I'll bring that in one of these days too, so to read. But until then, you guys, I hope the rest of your week and weekend is wonderful. I'm going to make it through tomorrow with the art walk and be done with that for a bit. And then, yeah, I'm pleased to have that. We'll be pleased to have that off the side. We hung a show at the library here too today. That was the other thing I did. Anyway, It's good to be back. It's good to be back to tell you stories, to read stories to you, see you guys all chatting in and how everybody's going. And I so appreciate you. I missed you guys, but I needed that time with other people, and I appreciate you coming back and being back here now. So until next time, thanks for filling my bucket. And I hope this filled your bucket a little bit. And until next time, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around you. But the first place you'll find it is when you go look in the mirror. And I'll see you next time.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feeling alright, we won't go home, we would just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. You want to be famous with me. We could be famous. Come and be famous. You blow my mind, looking like a model, better than the usual. Yeah, you don't even try. Now average or typical, I put you on a pedestal. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. You want to be famous with me. We could be famous. Come and be famous. We could be famous. You want to be famous with me. We could be famous. Come and be famous.
Thank you, Lola.
We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too.
No, Lola, it's audio.